Welcome to the Houston Alexander podcast.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Number
sir.
3.
Yeah.
I got my man Toot in the building.
Your
and
boy
I got
T-Double.
I got Lyle in the building. What's going on with you, man?
Yes, sir. Yes,
now
sir.
I don't know why I'm yelling. I always seem to yell like I'm on the radio, but I'm on a podcast. Damn it, I'm on a podcast.
He ready to go live on the street, y'all.
Be like, shut up. but hey, man, hold up now. Toot, you are a legend in the game. Omaha, Nebraska. Is your family from? First, we gotta ask you. Is your family from Omaha?
Well, my daddy from Tyler.
Well,
my mama from Omaha. Tyler, Texas. That's from my daddy and the Browns and the Irwins. Yeah, I'm a Brown Irwin Johnson.
Okay, so how did they end? You say your dad's from Tyler?
Tyler, Texas. Yeah.
How did he end up in Omaha, Nebraska?
Well, most of the black people did.
Well, hold on. Either family, military, or job.
You did all three.
All three.
All three. That's why they all migrated up here. I can tell you that story a couple times. I just learned some more from my cousin Taurus. He was like, "Boy, you know who your family is."
Hold on. You just when you know you black when you go. I learned.
And Dontavius Johnson, that's my cousin. I just learned that. All them Johnsons is my real blood cousins. It ain't no. I mean, them my blood cousins. I just learned that. I learned it with the T. Just like they say, period. That's that new gay stuff. Period. I'll be like, what is that? What is that? But I learned.
Lyle, is your family from here, man?
Man, so look, I'm born and raised. My daddy from Arkansas.
Okay.
Arkansas.
Okay.
Arkansas. My mama.
So you notice he said that with an accent.
How did your family end up here? Either work, military, or family. Which one is it?
I don't even know, bro.
I don't even know. You gotta find out.
I don't even know.
You gotta find out.
Hey,
you don't even know where you come from, boy. I ain't not know you come from.
I come from 24th
All he
Street.
knows is he from Omaha. That's all he has said.
That's all I know, bro.
You see it? He said he from the dudes.
And see now, the reason why I do the podcast is so everybody can get up close and personal with the people that's in their neighborhood, or people that's around any type of entertainment, any type of anything that has to do with community or entertainment. That's what we wanted to do and bring people up here.
Well, you know what I got to give you.
Sorry. Hold up. I am sorry to have brought you up.
What did I? Because all I ever did was be there for you, dog. That's all I ever did. Y'all see in too deep. All I ever did. Oh, you ain't no Coach J.
No. But seriously, I brought Toot up here because he's a legend in the game. He added so much foundation to rap in Omaha, Nebraska, and people need to know this. So when they Google your name, they hopefully they'll see this podcast and get more information about you,
yes, indeed,
and what you're doing and how you contributed to hip hop history here.
Well, you know I appreciate that, but you know what? In saying all of that, y'all, it would be no me without a Houston though.
Okay, but it's not about me today.
I know. I'm just telling you. That's a part of my history.
Okay, well,
you know who I am.
But then tell people how you got started in rapping or even in hip hop. Period. How did you get started, man?
First and foremost, my rap name back in the day was Royal Death. You know what I'm saying?
Royal Death.
He was. You remember that? Now that's old school. Royal Death.
You gotta say it like this. Royal Death.
So he was rapping. He thought I ain't gonna say he thought it was LL, but you had your favorites, and he was cold with the lyrics.
Yeah, man.
And I was like, I started stealing his rhymes, saying his rhymes when I was 6 and 7. You know what I'm saying? And it just started from there. And
so your older brother,
my oldest brother. Yep. Mike Phelps, what's up with you, boy? He got the We Us and R now. The group with Steve Abram and them. But he actually started me off.
Okay. Well, and again, we like to mix everything up. So I brought in Lyle, talk about all the things that you do in the community, because now you were relatively how can I say this? You're new to a lot of things community wise, but you've been doing stuff forever, but people are just now noticing all the things that you were doing in the community, right?
Oh yeah.
So is that kind of a way to wrap it up?
Yeah, I mean that wraps it up because you know why? Look.
Because you like that silent partner.
That's cool though.
In the background.
I'm gonna tell you what it is.
Okay.
So many people want to be the face of everything.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And don't know how to collaborate.
Man, talk about it.
You feel me? So like, I've been behind the scenes a lot for a long time. I'm born and raised from the Deuce. So I always wanted to give back and show people how to be better collaborate, do things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't have to be the face all the time.
Okay, so what are the things that you started out doing and found yourself doing that the community needed, man, that you wanted to do more of?
Hey, so it started with, put it like this, Hugh. I know you bald head, bro. But have you ever had a bad haircut, G?
Come on.
I know you got a bald.
Why you talking about my head, man?
I'm keep it real, right? So
yeah, man.
You had a bad haircut?
One of my first haircuts.
Okay.
Was horrible.
See,
with the high top fade.
I remember that high top.
And as hard as you is, you probably wanted to cry, huh? Keep it real.
I want to cry. Hey, that one tear that one. Right there.
Hey, and it probably froze up right there.
Right, and just stood on the cheek right there.
Right there. You brought that one right back up.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's how it started for me though, bro. Like I was 12, in the neighborhood, walked to the barbershop, 12 years old, and man, I seen this dope cut that I seen somebody else had, man, and I wanted it.
Okay.
I got the nappy head, can't do nothing about it. So I walked to the barbershop, dude jacked me up, walked home crying.
I remember them days.
You don't want to put you don't want hold on.
You
don't want to put that barbershop out there, do you?
No, I won't do that. I won't do that, bro. I won't do that, bro.
Hey, he doing good.
I ain't gonna do that, bro.
He doing good then.
So you this started off with something personal with you.
Yeah. Because
but something simple as a haircut.
Simple as a haircut, bro. Changed my life, man. Changed my life. To be real, and we get into that, but that's the foundation of me, bro.
Or who you are as a person.
Yeah. So, but really, at the end of the day, like me as a barber, I realize that what I do is not just about a haircut. It's about building confidence. I don't do nothing about hair. It's really about building confidence in people. You know what I'm saying? The community, kids, doctors, lawyers, whomever. But what it started was I was in the neighborhood all of these years, cutting all these years. But then I just wanted to do something different and get off of, Ames and Deuce.
Yeah.
And just go to another level. And I was out there by myself, though.
Hold on, that's deep, man.
Yeah.
For you to feel that, to change a person's attitude with just a haircut.
Yeah.
And the way they feel about themselves with just a haircut.
Just a haircut, bro. It's crazy.
Well, we all need them cuts.
It's crazy.
We need the cut.
I mean, put on
Part
something
of
like
personality.
Put on something like if you don't you walk into a barbershop or you get a haircut, and the moment you look good, you fresh, you like your whole mentality change.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You on cloud nine.
So like the movie Barbershop.
Super like
Barbie,
bro.
So actually, he's
not Barbershop, but Barbershop.
Yeah.
When you get that fresh cut, boom, you feel a certain way.
Yeah, man. And to be able to be behind the scenes on that, you feel me? So like I said, I've always been behind the scenes.
So you got your business. How long you been having your own business?
Man, 10 years, G.
About 10 years. I see, and a lot of people can't say they own their own business.
Own business, bro.
So that's something you wanted off top.
I mean, and it started off that way. Because like I said, I grew up on Deuce. My own business was not the right business at first.
Okay.
You feel me? My own business was like, hood business.
Yeah.
And really, like where I come from, the neighborhood I come from, the household I come from, my stepdaddy was a kingpin, bro. So I see, you know what I mean?
Oh, wow. I want no problem.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. So I see this all day long.
No problem.
I wake up in the middle of the night, you know what I mean? I got crackheads on my porch.
Wow.
You feel me?
Wow.
I see this, at the age of 7 years old. You know what I mean? So I seen it. By the time I was 10, I knew more about drugs and alcohol and everything than I knew about English, math, and science. You know
so what changed that for
Bro,
you, man?
that's great.
And that's the thing. What changed that for you? Because you could have got caught up in that life.
I did get caught up in that life.
Okay.
But what changed me is that I'm the oldest of 9 brothers and sisters, bro. And I saw that, but I didn't want them to see that. You know what I mean? So what I did when I went out there and I seen all of that, knowing all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like I didn't want my little brothers to see that and my sister. So, they might see me hustling. I mean, I might be out in the streets hustling and doing what I do, but I never let them see me do it. So that's what really drove me. You know what I mean? I wanted to pull them out of that. That's where it started. I wanted to change my brothers and sisters so they don't have to live like that. That was the main driving force for me since I was 7.
Hey man, that's deep.
That's real.
That's it. That's real. But see, that kind of translates to what Toot's all about. Because you was on the street for a little bit too, though, right, dog? You was doing your thing. And again, this is not to be putting you out there like that.
You're good.
But everyone has this, this history to where we can teach the next generation. Yeah. And it wasn't nothing really crazy, but you was out there too doing things, right?
Yeah, I was in jail in New Orleans. You forgot. When I was signed down in New Orleans, I went to jail.
And hold on, let's bring that back. I say now, you started rapping with your brother.
Yep.
Okay, and from there, how did you get started on your own?
I was with Fourth World. That's Max Supreme, who we call Max Supreme now, and Cap J.
Okay, all right.
He was called back then. He was Mayhem, and Ozzy was Rampage, and I was Bedrock.
Hold on, you got to say,
You know what I'm saying? This was our crew. Rail had several names. You know, Laurel. He had several names, but we all was crew, and we was the Fourth World. Then from there, you know,
hold on, Fourth World.
Fourth World. we was Omaha Wu-Tang.
Right.
You know, we was with the Rusty Knuckle organization, under their umbrella, and with the Basement Society.
And it's funny, man, that all the guys that you mentioned, all lyrical.
Yep.
All y'all lyrical.
All lyrical.
All lyrical.
Everybody has skills. I'm talking about everybody has skills. You wasn't sharp, they cut you down in front of everybody. We gotta do it.
Did y'all battle all the time?
All the time. Finger snap, circle, you know what I'm saying? See, that's where I got sharp. That's where I got sharp with my skills is under that umbrella.
Oh, see,
you know what I'm saying?
And then see, again, I don't know if some of the kids that are doing that now, they're not really fond of battling, but knives, sharp and knives.
They ain't finger snapping, man. I'm gonna tell you right now why.
And when you say what? Finger snapping is what?
Like,
finger snapping is what? Okay.
We rapping like this. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta hit it. You had to do that. We did that for hours. And then after I got what was with them, I sat down with a lyricist. I had to say,
who's a lyricist?
Boogeyman.
Okay, who's
That's
Boogeyman?
from the Full Clip.
Okay, all right.
Man, he took me at 15, and we would sit at his table for hours. And we make me freestyle. He said, no, you got to have life in there. You got to have, because I was coming from a crew, we was just all lyrics.
Okay, yeah.
And he kind of scoped me. He sat me down and scoped me to where he's like, no, you got to put life in there. I don't want to hear that hickety-tickety. He would give me, talk about your life. And he knew me, so
add personality.
Add personality to everything.
Okay.
He'll do it for hours and cut anyone up that I've known for. And he'll let them down. He'll let them down harshly.
And that's it's crazy because you come from this background.
Yeah.
When did you really start recording? When I say recording,
oh yeah, you want to know that. Getting in the studio.
Getting to the studio.
That's where I got in the studio was with Full Clip, Black Guy.
Okay.
Black Guy was like, "Come on, Tooth."
Full Clip. Now, Full Clip for people that don't know, is who?
Full Clip is the first actually top selling group on CD here in Omaha. Full Clip is Black Guy, Boogeyman, LB, and before they hit they had K-Mac as well.
Okay.
And
a lot of people don't know that history, so we need to put that out there.
Yeah, and see K-Mac, they all come from Logan Fontenelle, which is Vietnam Projects, and you know what I mean, and they was that. They was
K-Mac. Hey, K-Mac showed me how to break dance.
Hey, K-Mac was butter.
K-Mac showed me how to break dance.
K-Mac was straight up. He was the truth.
Yeah.
He was the truth. He also affected me too. He also affected me in a way where he would tell me like, and he'd give me the thumbs up if it was cool.
Okay, so when did you start putting music out? See, now you got into the studio. When did you start putting music out?
I got in the studio with Black Guy, and we did that song, Do or Die, nigga, why do we gotta be this way? And see, Kenton and Curse wrote that hook. He's like, man, I want that hook, and I want you to rap. So I was like, he's like, I'm gonna put it on my CD. I was like, all right.
Okay with that.
And I sat, we did the hook, and then I wrote a rap to it. That's where you get that sitting back in the lap.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, right. So,
that was the famous verse.
When did you know that you was actually pretty good at your craft?
Because
what was that moment? Where was that moment?
When I was doing the talent shows, bro. I would cut up every talent show, the Benson talent show, the North talent show, the Central talent shows, the Northwest talent shows, every talent show. That's what we don't have now for the artists, because we
do have things like that every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
But you talking about like on a regular basis?
Yeah, like how we used to, like our showmanship was a part of our craft. See, they ain't got no showmanship. They up there just nowadays. You know, I mean, it's cool,
Right.
but you know, we come from where we had to show and prove everything. So lyrics had to be sharp, performance had to be sharp, and everything went together. So,
But say as an OG in the game, isn't it your job to show these
and
kids?
it's coming. That's why I got something to say.
That's
That's why my hashtag
Ah.
is I got something to say, because I'm gonna show them what they don't have here right now. So we're gonna get to that. But
But see, before we even get to that part, let me say this: you were one of the first artists in Omaha to start doing a lot of videos.
yeah,
You were the first one to start doing videos. Let that be known.
Yeah.
And now I don't know who was doing videos before you, but you were one of the first artists I saw doing videos. Is that true?
well, I was one of the first.
One of the first.
Yeah, but then you had I put me and Brent Wilson from Digital Age.
Okay.
Where everybody used to go record.
Okay.
Or a lot of people in the art in the game was recording. We shot a video and he was supporting me a whole 100. I used to go rake his yard just to get some studio time. You see what I'm saying? I used to go help him do work on the studio to get free studio time. I was down at I lived down there. I would go down there, wake up.
This
and
is
just go
one of
down
the first studios that people started recording. at?
Yep, Digital Age and Saratoga Sounds, Thumper. You know, you can't forget them because they was doing it too. But where I first started was there.
Man, I haven't heard that name in a long time. Thumper.
Oh yeah, he had
Wow.
a studio too. You know, I've recorded there as well. You know what I'm saying? So when you start thinking going back, that's where I first recorded. So I used to get the studio time down there. So he's like supporting me real hard. And he's like, man, I'm gonna shoot a video for you. You need a video. And he's like, we're gonna do this song. Was that one that you put on the radio? That one, you know, the first.
Yeah, you know, and it's funny. Your song was the first song locally when we started with Hot 107.7.
Yep.
It was the first song played.
And you know what?
You know who first one that played?
You did.
Come on now.
That's what I said. You put it on the radio.
And you were the first artist played on 107.7, Hot 107.7 when we started and we launched that station.
Yeah.
So that's crazy.
And you know, it was a beautiful thing that
Even
know,
though
'cause
personally
you said-
you could have sucked, but I took the chance.
Oh, you knew better than that. I come from a tight circle. but he played. He used to always tell me, man, bring me the music. And man, bring me the music. I already know it's hot. Bring me the music.
I'm still telling artists to bring me the music. But nowadays people aren't bringing that music because they're too lazy.
And then now that I'm where I am in the game, it's like, okay, I'm not gonna give you nothing unless I'm prepared to react off it and have a plan. I'm not just gonna give songs and just be on the radio and I'm just sitting in town now, not just no plan behind that. So you know, it's big when you get to the radio. You taught me that. Big Al taught me that. Busy taught me that. Everybody that has a business mind in his business, Rip taught me that. Hey, don't just give me nothing, cause I'm gonna play it. You gotta have a plan too. I want you to capitalize.
You gotta have a plan behind the music.
Yeah, so that's why only a little of my music would get to the radio, because that's why that one got to the radio. Because he's like, you got your visual, you got everything rolling. Give me the song. I gave you the song. Everything started, working together, and it started bubbling. That's what actually sold the second album. I was a top seller here in the Midwest over Eminem, Nelly, Nora Jones, and.
But a lot of people don't know that, man, and they need to know that, with this podcast.
Yeah, and that's what they're gonna learn from my next video, because I talk about it all. And in the video, I shot 2 of them over the course of the last 2 weeks.
And I have to say officially, I'm just mad I didn't make your video, man. My bad.
Hey, it's all good.
My bad.
But you know what? People don't know this. The culture. I went and shot behind at LaFleur's. I went and shot at LaFleur's mural.
Okay.
Reggie LaFleur's mural.
Okay.
I used that as a backdrop. Had the Smurf still been on the building, the Smurfette.
Right.
Nah, that's old school.
Now, see, that's what I'm saying. But had the Smurfette would have been still on the building, that's the one I would have used, because that's the one I looked at every day on the Deuce. Was the Smurfette mural. And you remember who did that?
I don't remember who did it.
He did it.
No stuff. I didn't know
I sat. He don't even remember. I sat out there and watched him do it for like 2 weeks.
No.
I would sit out there and watch him do it.
You was next door. You was next door.
You're right.
Yeah, come on now. You was next door.
Yep. And Cap J lived right behind there.
Right there. Yeah.
So
Yeah. Matter of fact, no. They live right next door.
Yeah.
Right next door. Yeah.
Yep. And I was right there behind Evans Tower. So as soon as we knew you was there, we was watching. And we used to watch you break dance. We used to watch you. I mean,
crazy,
there's a lot of crazy stuff. But we gonna get. That's why I'm saying it's a whole round thing. This is what the young artists need to know, that if they don't know the history of Omaha's culture, they don't know nothing. They can learn all the other hosts.
But it's our job to teach. It's our job to teach that.
But it's also their job to receive and learn too, and research that. You want to know where
they gotta want to learn.
Yeah, they got to
learn.
But see, that's where you come into true artists. If you're a true artist, you're gonna know. Just like he has to practice his craft when he's cutting. He's a true barber. If he's not practicing and he's not learning from what he done or his mistakes or anything from other people that's been there before, then he's not a true barber.
That's real life. I mean, I learned how to break dance from you, Hugh.
But now, how was that, man? How did you
see?
How did Lyle learn how to break dance from me?
Hey,
you don't remember, man?
What? No, was it Boys and Girls Club?
Man,
was
I
it,
don't even remember.
or was it after CW?
No, it was at.
See, we didn't even get into that.
It was at Flanagan, bro.
Was that
Flanagan?
At Flanagan.
You and Antoine.
Okay.
Remember, y'all used to have them things on. I think it was on Saturdays. I used to come on there.
I think that was Antoine.
Yeah,
Antoine was doing. He was doing a lot of those.
Bro. When I seen Houston come
Flanagan,
out,
but Flanagan, Flanagan used to be Boys and Girls Club.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
It was Boys and Girls. So
yeah,
we danced and we did classes at Boys and Girls Club before it changed to Flanagan.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah,
no, before it changed to Blackburn.
No, Blackburn.
Because Flanagan
was Flanagan.
Yeah, it went from Flanagan. Then you know, I got you. Don't trip.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, because there was a little bit of everything, but it was there.
It was there.
But we was there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
When I seen this dude in the middle of on the court at Flanagan, bro, you know, he's popping. You know what I mean? Because you're really a b-boy, right?
Yeah,
you're really a b-boy.
Standing in my b-boy stance.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But too, what he did though, the dude jumped up in midair, about 5 feet in the air, and just fell flat on his back.
Right. But that's how you knew he was fit for the UFC.
Bruh. For real. Right there, bro. Right there. Right then. I said, man, my back hurt, bro.
Man, he hit that ground and get right back up.
He got right back up.
Hey, but hold on.
Bro.
That's fellas, that's because I got the Viagra back.
Yeah. Right.
And I got the Cialis. He got to go.
But that's crazy that you can remember parts of it, of history.
Yes, indeed.
Like that, man. So,
indeed.
But it still goes back to you, Lyle. After even getting that first haircut. Let me bring it back a little bit. You got that haircut that messed you all up.
Right.
And messed your psyche up.
Yeah. That's exactly what it did.
And you had all the things going on at your house. When did you start really taking control of your destiny?
Well, see
that's the thing.
That's a good question.
When did you start taking control of your destiny?
I didn't at first, bro. Because keep it real, all I really wanted to do, only thing that was in me was basketball, bro. Like I really wanted to go to the league.
He was nice too. He had the
hops. I had some hops. Bro.
I remember he dunked on. He didn't dunk on me.
Yeah, I didn't get you yet.
Yeah,
I'm gonna come over there, advancing at 6 again.
We waiting on it.
Not yet.
But yeah, when did you take your own life into your destiny, man?
Bro,
that's deep.
Man, I just knew, like, okay, put it like this. My grandma told me when I was a kid. I remember one day, bro, it started young. I just got it in my brain. My folks put it in my brain.
Uh-huh.
I remember when I was in first grade, and the teacher was Casey. Miss Casey was her name. She was like, everybody, I want you guys to write, draw a picture of what you want to be when you grew up. I had no freaking idea what I wanted to be when I grew up, right?
Wow.
None whatsoever. So the only thing I could think about was the thing that I see every day outside my grandma's house, which was, that I liked, that entertainment.
Yeah.
Right? And it was a garbage truck. Dudes came in a big red truck. You remember when the garbage truck used to be red?
Before it was Death and Paul.
Yeah. So I drew a picture of a dude on the garbage truck and then a picture of me. And I want to be a garbage truck driver. Feel me? So, but then my teacher laughed at me. She was like, why you want to be a garbage truck driver? And it messed me up. I went home and told my grandma, and she told me, she's like, look, I want you to dream big. All the things that you think about, dream big. Like dream you in the clouds or something. Don't have these little small dreams and things like that. So it made me it just opened me up early. just opened me up early. So I always knew that like whatever I thought about, I can be, bro. So, and I just felt like even though I never really had no talent, you know what I mean, like everything I ever accomplished, I worked my ass off for, right? So I wasn't the best basketball player. I just worked hard. You know what I mean? Like I'm going home dribbling all day.
Hold on. What school did you go to?
I went to North. I went to North.
Hey, tell them to V up.
Yeah, V up all day. V up, baby, all day. But I didn't get to. I played varsity, but I got kicked out of school for fighting. You know what I mean? So I always was, in turmoil. But really, what instilled in me to your question, bro, is just always wanted to be better than what I was in my circumstances. I just didn't want to be considered a statistic in my circumstances, bro. That's it. You know what I mean? Because I seen my guys and everybody, all of us, is going to jail, getting shot. I got robbed. I had a gun in my head in the fourth grade, bro.
Hey man, this is deep.
So those are the things. It's like, man, I want to live, bro. So that's really what, you know what I mean? I just started doing things that can help me get myself to the next level, bro. That's it.
And I have to say this, man. It's crazy that we are all connected 360 degrees.
Yeah.
Because I never realized what we went through.
Yep.
And never realized what we went through. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy to see and to hear this, man. And I think people out there need to hear this history between us, between other people here. Yeah. And this is the reason why, again, this is this podcast. I wanted to do this podcast.
Indeed.
So people understand, the 360 degrees that we have with all of us here.
Yeah.
Hey,
all of us.
5 degrees of separation, bro.
Yeah, so because I get a lot of times I get tired of people saying things like that we don't have a culture.
Oh, right.
A culture here in Omaha, Nebraska, or this area,
or a sound, or a look, or come on, what are y'all talking about?
And it's just it's weird to me to hear people say, "Oh, I'm tired of this place."
Right.
If you were from maybe a city like New Orleans,
right?
If you stayed there all your life, I'm sure you would probably be tired
of that place,
of being in the same city all your life, right?
Right.
So, but to me, it's what you make of it,
right?
No matter where you live, it's what you make of it.
That's right.
All right. So now back to you. You started doing videos. You started recording music. Where are you at now in your career, man? Where are you at now in your career, and where are you trying to take it? With the next generation.
Where I'm at now is I'm a professional. I just say it.
And when you say you're professional, what does that mean?
That means that I know what to do. I know. I mean, I
you got the glasses though.
Yeah, you see my glasses. You know what I'm saying? I'm in here looking like Rose. You know what I'm saying? Got the beard now.
And you got the Busy Bee shirt.
Oh yeah. See, I support.
Okay.
All brands, all hands on deck is another hashtag that you're about to start seeing.
Okay.
Because if we don't connect,
I still can't find Busy. That's how dark he is.
It's okay. I got a shirt for you. I got a shirt for you. I got an extra one. It's a white one. You need it? I got it. But it is. I got the black, and he gave me 2 whites.
No doubt.
But me and Busy been working for a while, so that's my guy, and he don't do no videos for nobody but me now.
Busy. He's the truth.
He's real busy. But going under from the fourth world, being under MCs like Cap J, Max Supreme, because it was Supreme, there was
real MCs,
real
what
I'm saying? Being coming from that, and then going from under with J Money, you know what I'm saying, and the basement, they let them guys made us work. So I had to go to once I got with Boogeyman and
shouts out J Money,
shouts out J Money, all of them
in the basement,
in the basement, the whole RKO organization in the basement. I mean, from All A's, to Flow Easy. You see what I'm saying? I'm under a lot of umbrellas, man, that before I started recording, I went through a cycle of exercise. You see what I'm saying? Before I actually started recording. And then when I sat down at the table with Boogeyman, like I said, which sculpted me, and then ultimately recording with Black Guy, you know what I'm saying? And then from there, it was like, it's like.
And these are all legends that you're talking about.
Yes,
that
indeed.
came
from the city.
From the city.
Yeah, and I had
a lot of these people don't know nothing about.
Right, and I had to go through workouts with Pocky Pete, Freddie Dead. You know what I'm saying? El Mac, he created the R&B sound of Omaha. Ain't nobody thinking. He goes back to CW days. See, that's when I say the talent shows. We had the Carl Washington shows, the CW, and Carl put you in shape. Right. You got to get a headshot. He made you be professional. He had you prepared to hit the stage. You had to practice it.
Carl still got that toupee.
And see, and that bat when he performed.
Carl still got that. Let me put it on record. Carl still got that toupee. Still got the toupee. Let it go, boss.
Oh, genius! You know I want some production. I've been asking you. I'll be hitting you when I see you online. But
I to get him with the man weave, bro. Get him updated, bro. Get him with the man weave. Put some waves in there, bro.
You might have to see Lyle.
Yeah. Right?
Put
some waves in there, bro.
Hey, Lyle create you a whole hairline, Carl.
Whole one.
Lyle will create him a whole hairline.
He'll get your hairline right.
Beijing him up.
We gonna update him, bro.
Beijing him up.
Yeah.
And with Carl, Carl shaped a lot of us. It also taught us the business. So, like I said, man, I come from the grit of it all. You know what I'm saying?
And don't forget Joe Edmondson.
We can't forget Joe Edmondson. He created a lot of DJs.
You can't forget Joe Edmondson.
Oh man, see, that's what I was in these places, bro. Right. These are the places I flocked to. I didn't flock. I was on the street. Deuce. I was on the Deuce, but I didn't want to claim the hood. You know why I didn't want to claim the hood? Because then that limit me to where I can go. Yep. So I didn't bang the hood. But if I caught the homies in trouble, I'll fight with them if I had to. But I look, it's 6 on 6. Y'all got this. I ain't banging. You know why I ain't banging? Because y'all banging for the hood. I don't gang bang, bro. I rap. I want girls and I want money. And I want to be able to roam the whole city for free. You know what I'm saying? Without no problem.
Again, you help with the foundation of the culture, with the hip hop culture.
Yeah.
You are one of the guys that help with this culture.
Yes,
and
indeed.
You continue.
And I'm
to
continuing.
help with this.
I'm not
this
stopping because a lot of people say they too old. You too old for this. Please. That's why we work out. This is why we keep our youth intact. This is why we take care of our bodies.
But see, ultimately, it's music though.
It's the music.
It's music. It has nothing to do with how old you are. And rap, hip hop is a youthful culture.
Yeah.
But we help create it.
Right. But why is it our culture where we have the age cap?
Rock and roll does not have an age cap.
You still got AC/DC, wrinkled titties and all up there and selling out arenas.
Yeah,
they did the groundwork.
Mick Jagger in his 70s.
Right,
Mick Jagger in his 70s having kids.
That's why I don't get it when you get people and they say. And shouts out to the younger generation right now. I got to give a couple shouts out to the younger. You got Grace Clark coming up. You got J Boy. You got Tay Fo and K Shine. You got TK Mafioso.
You got Big P.
Yeah, Big P. And you got old boy that just got signed by Gilly and them, right? What's his name? And you got Stereotype. You got all these young Bobby Famous and D Jones. And
you got ISO.
King ISO.
You got King ISO.
Yeah, you got King ISO.
With strange music.
With strange music. Yeah, under Tech 9 and them. Shouts out to all of them.
So we have a culture here.
Our culture is so big that they don't see the picture.
The big picture.
The big picture. And so the problem is since we're not, Toot isn't Tech 9 and touring and making that money, right? They don't see it as I done been places. I done been across every state with what I do.
Okay,
except Idaho and Wyoming. I ain't been there.
Okay, you think social media is a newer way to introduce yourself right now?
That's why I took my time. Because everything changed. See, I'm used to getting out hand to hand with CDs. I'm used to somebody saying rap right now and I give them a verse. I'm used to shaking hands and networking and meeting people, you know what I'm saying? But now that it's social media, it was hard for me at first. I'm like, I want to get out here and meet
But this is easy though.
Yeah.
This is easy. You
don't got to be personable.
You could put but you could put a video out.
Right.
You could put a 15-second video out of you doing something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just real quick.
And it'll go viral.
And it'll go viral.
Touch the world.
And you know what? I say this. There's an upside and a downside to that. This is the upside. You can go viral and touch the whole world.
It's always the gift and the curse.
Right. You can touch the whole world. And then when you go out into the world, you scared of it. Because that's what a lot of
you have no social skills.
But they have social media. So that's why I can
you
go
have no social
skills. You know what I'm saying? Look at the person, say okay. Everybody's head down. I be telling my son, get your head up. You got to look at the person when you talk because you're so used to looking at your phone. Used to, you got social media but no social skills. That's what a lot of the young folk lack. it's the social skills and how to network. Yeah, they online know how to network, but they don't know how to hand to hand talk to somebody like we do.
Yeah,
we know how to go in. We ain't scared of nothing. I can go to the Bronx and
our generation is the best of both worlds because we can do both.
We was independent, and at the same time we were we do the business. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's a lot of like I said, it's a lot of things that we could say, to that question and to that statement. It's like, because the youngers got something we don't. And so what I'm trying to do now, like you asked me, is I'm trying to bridge the gap between the young artists here now that's coming, because I see a lot. I don't see flaws. I see where they need help. And then I want them to see where I need help. You see what I'm saying? Because they could teach me something too. I'm not one of them old dogs. You're not an old dog. You're changing with the times.
We're always changing with the time.
Exactly.
But we're always constantly learning.
Exactly.
I'm constantly learning.
My favorite quote is, learn as you're going to live forever. Live as you're going to die tomorrow. You know who that is. That's Gandhi. That's Gandhi.
Yeah, well, Gandhi hated black people.
Well, it don't matter. That quote was
I'm just playing.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not playing, but yeah.
But yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, he just like.
He also levitated when he meditated.
Okay.
There's a power within. We don't want to go into that right
okay,
now.
well, anyway, Lyle.
Look at him. Anyway, we're back to you. He went way outside.
Whoa. Levitation.
Okay.
Levitation.
You don't believe? You don't believe?
But hey, you know what? Hey, it's okay. You know what?
But that's good though. That's good though, because you're right. Like I be teaching classes, doing workshops, and I be teaching like a lot of barbers.
When you say classes, what do you mean?
Okay, so look, I'm a master barber, bro. Okay, when I teach classes, I teach my craft.
Okay.
Like, I felt like what I do, just like what you do in music, I do that in barbering. Like, I mastered barbering. Like,
wow,
I've mastered barbering.
I've never heard that.
You never heard that?
I've never heard that term being used like that.
It's just like anything. Like a doctor, you get a doctor's, you get a master's, you get a PhD. I've mastered barbering. And the thing about it is not just the cut of barbering. I mastered the whole art.
So if you were Stevie Wonder, you could cut a head without having. I'm
gonna keep it real with you.
Doing this. I just
I'm Stevie Wonder.
I'm Petty Wonder, but I don't sing though. You feel me? For sure, real life, bro. And the thing is, it's so much repetition that you can't do it in your sleep. But the thing is, here's the thing about it, man. Like, the thing about barbering, most people don't get.
Man, there's an art to being a barber,
it's an art, man. It's an art. It's a craft. But the thing is, what most people miss is that it's 80% mental and 20% skill. It's the mentality. Yep. You know what I mean? Because really, like I said earlier, the barbering is not so much of a haircut, but what you can do to people. You know what I mean? Like, you're really touching souls.
So you touch souls every day.
Every day. I'm like a real life therapist behind the chair. You feel me? So like, people come, put it like this. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. Like, I've actually literally cut, like, cause I cut all races, I cut all faces. You know what I mean? So I've cut, people. Let's say this: he was married. I cut the husband, the kid, and the wife. All right,
that's three different
type
of people.
3 different type of people. I cut the husband, the kid, and the wife. Okay. And the husband, he confides in me so much. Like, yeah, man, I had this girl, boom, 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 and yada, 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 yada. He tells me about his mistress. He confides in me enough to tell me his internal secrets. Right?
So he's a therapist as well.
Right? Because he know I ain't gonna share. Right? Because this he put it on me. Yeah, I ain't gonna say.
You ain't no messy barber.
Here's the funny thing about it. Not even all. Not one bit, bro. Not one bit, bro. You ain't heard nothing come off my tongue.
Hey, I'm talking.
Not one bit. But here's the thing. Here's the kicker, though.
All right.
I cut the wife too, and guess what?
Ooh.
I got this dude. Blah 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 blah. So both of them messing around on each other, but they both told me, and I know both stories.
You gotta take that to the Lord.
You see what I'm saying?
You gonna have to take that to the Lord.
What I'm saying is, like, I'm therapy behind the chair, because they feel that they're so confident in what I do that they can speak to me about no matter what.
And
Jason said you're a self-esteem.
But being a barber is very personal.
Yeah, it's personal, bro.
Because I know some guys who will not go to any other barber, but they're a barber.
But they barber, bro.
And that's crazy. So you. The day you got your hair jacked up,
bro.
you are now a master barber, changing lives
all day long.
and being a therapist.
Being a therapist, bro. But the thing is, like when
and it's more than that. You're a pastor too. I just want to let you know. Yeah, because you're gonna have to get wisdom. Hey, barbers is everything. You got
hey, you everything to everybody, bro.
Barbers are everything.
You
And
everything to everybody, bro.
You're a masseuse too.
Yeah, that's,
I'm a suit. I'm a
He's a
suit.
masseuse too. I'm just messing with you.
hey, but for real, like the art of the barber is just art, bro. And it's just like music, bro. It's hip hop, it's culture. You know what I'm saying? Because you know, barbershop started in the neighborhood. Our culture, you know what I mean? It's the foundation. You know what I mean? Like my first barbershop I used to go to was on 24th and Decatur, Mr. Holtz. Rest in peace.
Yes, Holtz.
You know what I'm saying? Mr. Holtz. I give
from
praise
the
to all the OGs.
And
Holtz,
Mr. Goodwin.
Mr. Goodwin,
Yeah.
Mr. Charlie Winfrey,
Yeah.
Youngblood. You know what I'm saying?
Go down to down on Fort. Remember on Fort?
Fort. Ernie
Chambers.
Ernie Chambers. Yep. You talking about what's his name?
That's where Doug and them started down at Mr. L's.
Yeah, I know Mr. L. Yeah, Mr. L's, Doug. You know, Mark Nelson, all these my OGs, man. And I pay homage to all of these dudes. You know
And again, this is having a conversation that we need to have all the time.
Yes, indeed.
About our own neighborhood, about our own city, and about our own state.
Our own.
You know what I'm saying?
And then Sammy D, shout out to Sammy D. But see, nobody, the new generation don't know these guys. Like you said earlier, because they're on social media.
Is it your job?
And that's what I do.
It's your
and that's
job
what
to
I
do so.
do. And that's what I do.
Educate.
I'm educating. I'm meditating and educating.
Yeah, there
because
it is.
I'm getting the power from the higher. I'm getting the information from the higher power.
And then what you ultimately doing? I just said what he ultimately. He said he educating and he meditating.
Yeah.
So what is he ultimately doing? He's levitating.
Going to another level, baby. Hey, look.
Okay, too. Okay.
Hey, but for real.
Let him finish up, brother. Let him finish up.
But that's what it is, though. But that's what it is, though. So, like,
I got you.
because real life, like a lot of the barbers, especially locally, right? You know what I mean? Especially locally, they don't know that culture. They don't know that culture. They don't know the OGs. They don't know Mr. Youngblood.
But we can't blame them for not knowing.
No, it's
because
not that I blame them.
if we're not teaching them, they're not going to know.
Well, it's not that they don't know. It's not that it's their fault. It's that social media can
deter a lot of people.
Yes.
Okay,
so now you can't be social, right?
Educut.
Okay. Yeah. So
Jason said you should name it Educut.
Educut.
That's tight though. I like
Hey,
that's why I said
Educut. Hey,
that's sweet.
Okay.
So what I'm saying is, what I've done over the years, I've created this thing called what I call the barber's eye, right? You know what I mean? I do
the barber what?
Barber's eye.
Okay.
Barber's eye, right? You know what I mean? It's a vision. It's a vision within. It's like my superpower, man. It's like my S on my chest. You know what I mean? I got that Superman vision, like you know how
you have been lifting weights.
I have been lifting, bro. You know what I mean? Not just clippers no more, bro. These ain't this real steel, bro.
And he's married, so you know he's lifting weights.
Yeah, look.
He's lifting weights.
He getting his Viagra on,
yeah,
bro.
Hey, ain't nothing soft, bro. No soft over here, bro.
So is this where you created the barber
hair show?
Hair show.
Yes,
all right,
hair
tell
show.
me a little bit about that, man.
Yeah, so what I did with it, man, and it's funny because like I had to get creative, right? I had to get creative. So years ago, man, I kind of lost my inspiration as being a barber because I really never really wanted to be a barber. I just wanted to be a basketball player. But barbering would save me. I couldn't get no job. I mean, I didn't want to hustle no more. I just wanted to do something different. But barbering really saved my life for real because I can make money in the location all day.
Do you regret not being in basketball?
I don't regret it because I won't be able to be there for my daughter right now. I won't be able to be, you know what I'm saying, the person I am, the people that I am. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you know, everything is for a purpose.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Everything's for a purpose.
Everything's for a purpose. And I don't regret nothing. You know what I mean? But, however, you know, with this new mission that I got, man, I've been able to maximize myself as an author. And I wrote books now. You know what I'm saying? I'm teaching people, you know, everything I learned so that I can help them, you know, turn that curve. But what I'm saying is, with my hair show, it just started with a dream. All I had was a buck and a dream. So I call it $1 and a dream. So I did this hair show because being from Omaha, Nebraska, I never really seen so much stuff in barbering. Once you maximize the taper and the fade, that's it. So I was ready to give it up, bro. Real life. I was like, I gotta figure something else out. But then my cousin was like, man, bro, you ain't even that cold. And this is like, you ain't even that cold. He killed me, bro.
Leave it to your cousin.
He killed me, bro. Real life. He said, bro, you ain't even that cold.
No yes man.
Real life. He said, you really ain't that cold. You talking about you max. But this is about 15 years ago, right? 10 years ago. And I was like, all right. So I ended up going to a hair show out in Chicago, bro. And I seen some stuff I ain't never seen in my life. And it opened my eyes. It gave me vision. So what I seen out there, I came back here. I said, look, I need to do this for my city. So I put together a hair show. And the first one, it was a blizzard. And on that day, I was like, damn, I did this in a blizzard. How the hell I pick a the day I do it?
I was there too.
In a blizzard. But guess what happened though, Hugh? 500 people showed up.
Yep.
500 people showed up.
We was there.
Yep.
And that's because they mess with you.
Yeah, for sure.
See,
for sure. And that's what you said
it
earlier.
took on a personality.
Yeah, that's because you said earlier. I'm behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Like I'm not out there doing that.
Yeah.
But I'm behind the scenes, behind the chair, touching everybody. Literally touching everybody. You feel me? So literally. So you know what I mean? The thing behind social media, you're not really physically touching nobody. You're not really having these real conversations. So I get to get into people personally. And then with my hair shows, you know, as I've done
what's the name of the show?
It's called Barber's Eye. Everything is about Barber's Eye. So and just, you know, shameless plug is coming back 2020.
No shameless plug and knowing who you are as a person.
Nah, it's coming. Hey, tell the world right now, Barber's Eye is coming back. They keep asking me. They want it back. Okay. But really, the whole mission for it was just to give people an opportunity, give them a platform to showcase their talents and to showcase their opportunities. You know what I mean? It wasn't even about just barbering, really. It's just about people that had skill, talent, entrepreneurs, businesses. And what it really did, though, what it really did was, before that, there wasn't really many workshops or like it wasn't really people setting up booths and selling their products and setting boutiques.
Well, not that you know of that was in Nebraska.
It wasn't that many.
Because I know there was a few.
It was a few.
There was a few that came before that.
But what it did was it gave so much encouragement to entrepreneurship. You know what I mean? Because it was on a grand scale, and I leveraged social media, so it really blew it up. You feel me? So that was the difference. So I kind of bridged the gap between, you know, face to face and social media. So it bridged the gap, and that's what I've been trying to do with it. And I'm going on and trying to educate these new barbers and these young barbers of how to touch people individually and not just socially. Okay.
So what we need to do to bring this to a close? Okay. I need you to wrap what you're currently doing up. You know, how people can get in touch with you, and what is the next phase of what Toot does. All right, so that's what I need you to do, and the same thing with you, Lyle. What happened with the event the other day? We'll talk about that, but we'll kind of wrap that up.
Sure.
But Toot, what's the next phase? What's the next phase, man?
I'm I'm in a transition. I have a program called FYE, which
doesn't involve Viagra, does it?
No, it involves Cialis. Let me take my glasses off. Cialis. That's what it involves. My program that I'm building right now is called FYE, Future Young Entertainers, but I'm gonna drop the Y. It's gonna just be Future Entrepreneurs, because entertainment is a business as well. So I'm gonna alter that for the young adults. See, my program is gonna stretch from 6, 7 years old, all the way to 25. Because I want to also be, once we go from this level to the young adults, you should be going into the league. You see what I'm saying? We should be putting new product out, even if you're ready early, because there's gonna be something that's ready early. But I want to be their A&R, somebody that develops it and show them that way. So that's what my program entails. But it's way many chapters to it. It's therapy to it, because there's a lot of troubled teens, and there's a
lot of kids that need guidance.
Yeah. And then I also am writing a book called The Caretaker, from what I experienced with my rest in peace, my wife. And that book in turn turned into a play. But first I wrote the soundtrack, which turned into the play and turned into the book. You know, so right now I'm in production for all of that. So that's how busy I am. I'm in production mode right now. It's bringing it all to life. So once you start hearing about my play, it's called The Caretaker.
Okay.
You know, an operation of love to take care of. Touch on that a little bit, and move on. The operation of love to take care of is something God called. I didn't know why I was in the situation I was in, so I had to pause everything. That's why you didn't hear no music, you didn't see videos. My wife was a model; she was in all my videos, but I had to pause and take care of the operation of love, and that operation of love was to love on her and usher her to Him.
Wow, that is deep, man.
And so that in turn, after she passed, I just started writing like crazy songs, because that's what kept coming to me. I see far, and so I wrote songs, and then as I was writing these songs, I would see scenes, and so that put together a play. And when the editor of the newspaper contacted me and said, "You did a story on this Brief's journey," and he did the story, and he said, "What do you?" what are you doing? No, this is a comeback story. So he helped me write the play and put it in format.
Now, you said play?
Play. Actual stage play. Musical stage play. Where it's the music I wrote, creating the scenes into kind of like, I'm going to just give it, it's like a Tyler Perry play. You know, got a message.
You wear a dress?
No, I'm never wearing I ain't gonna say never. I ain't gonna say never because I wore a gown and a wig.
You said Tyler Perry. I didn't want to make sure.
It's just that's exactly what I'm in. I'm in production mode to all of this, and I'm building my nonprofit and my program so that way I can have
a lot of paperwork and nonprofit.
I know that
a lot of paperwork and nonprofit.
It's not a game. I've been building this nonprofit for a year and a half now.
Hold on. Did your phone just go off?
Yeah, my bad.
So unprofessional. He said
hey,
this is the barber's eye.
This is a barber's eye.
Hey, that was my
He does the barber eye.
Yeah, my bad.
Did you see that happen?
The barber's eye.
That's my lunch. That's my lunch reminder, bro.
We thought you had the barber's eye.
We thought you knew.
See, that one coming.
I had a time. Boy, I tell you, niggas. Man. No, I'm kidding. No, but so all of this, you know, is in production, and that's why I'm kind of
barber's eye is no joke.
No joke, but he can't see. No, so I'm in production. So when you see my hashtag IGSTS, that's actually for I'm trying to get the new younger artists to latch on to that because they got a voice. I got something to say, and love, lift, and support. That's for the community. You love will lift you and support you. All of this stuff came to me as I was writing, and I just started taking steps. And I said, Lord, I'm a baby, and He did what He's doing through me. So that don't make me no reverend. Don't make me
make you Rev Run.
It don't make me none of that. It just make me somebody that's been through something and understand where I seen God at. And that's why I said love will lift you and support you. IGSTS, I got something to say on air. It all ties together. Stay woke. So this is where all of this, I'm under production for all of this and getting the paperwork for my program. I don't want to clock into nobody no more unless it's something I love. And just like you said,
because it's not work if you love doing it.
It's not. All it is it's a headache to me. So I'd rather struggle until everything comes to fruition because I see what's about to happen, and it's fine. And so all the young artists, I got something to say. Say what you got to say. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what just took place. I'm talking to my live viewers right now because a young man just got killed. Y'all know what took place. Y'all know it's fishy. So use your voice. I can't. You have to use your voice. All you young artists that's watching, use your voice. Y'all know what happened. But that's what that's about. I got something to say. And
well, I got something to say right now.
Yeah.
And how could people get in touch with you, man?
You can get in touch with me right now.
Because before you give out that information, let me say this. For the people that are watching this podcast,
yeah.
I've watched your career from the beginning up until now. Mm-hmm. Man, very proud of you as a man. Very proud of you as an artist, and to see your development, man, and for you to have spread the knowledge the way you did and to help with this culture, man. If no one's told you, thank you. I'm telling you right now, thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you for all the things you've done.
I appreciate that.
Even though you got the cop glasses on.
Hey, you see me? I gotta still shine. I took them off for a second, but I gotta go back to shining. You know what I'm saying?
How can people get in touch with you, man? Because you are a vital part of hip hop here. You are a vital part of this community. How can people get in touch with you, man, to build with you?
Get on my Instagram at Toot is the One. Get on my Facebook, Toot Brown or Renault Brown. Or you can just be on my fan page, Toot. And my Snapchat is at Toot is the One. So everything is at Toot is the One. Instagram, Snap. And then go to the Toot videos and subscribe for me, y'all, on YouTube because you're about to see a lot of work. Big shouts out to Busy B. Big shouts out to Vado. Big shouts out to
both darknesses.
Man, big shouts out to Dupree Wells. He's a
Skinny
monster.
Dupree?
Yeah, he's a monster in the making, and he's come from under your umbrella. You know what I'm saying? And he's a monster in the making. Shout out to him. And shout out to all the young artists. But you can go there and find all my stuff. So please go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. That'll be great. I need that support. And the more numbers we get, is the better we do, y'all.
Okay, well,
so love, lip, and support. I got something to say. IGSTS, hashtag that. Anytime you share this video of Houston's, hashtag it. He got something to say because he also has something to say, and it's about our culture in the town and our culture around, period, how it affects our community. And he's been doing it for a long time, so I'll tell you thank you as well, bro.
I appreciate it, but hey, give him a reason to go to any of your sites or get a hold of you. Hit him with that 16. You know I'm going to ask you. Hit him with that 16, man.
It might be 32.
That's too long. But just hit him, man. Give him a reason to know who you are as an artist.
I hustle hard for the cream, like a fiend for the speed. If this rapping don't work, we go and get it by any means. Just give me your quarter key. I bubble till I get free, then come through like Navy SEALs and take over the industry. I seen cats get a life up for cooking the right stuff, then curb slang a couple grand all before the night's up. Lord knows it ain't practice, it's hustling tactics. Something you must possess, go get it, you gotta have it. My mama raised her a leader, Papa drilled him a general. Grandpa made a provider, put powder milk in my cereal. Shimmy Ray, I'm still with you, swell up and send home some pictures. And I post them on Facebook for all the women that miss you. To the wankster that snitched up, spoke up and bitched up, turned it and switched up, suck a dick up till you hiccup. Me and mine gon' step up, dress up and flick up. So sit on the sideline and hope you get picked up. I got a plug on the bulletproof, grenades in the rocket too, just in case your boy had to. I go round up a 32. It's two dumps the drama, dog. Get it jumping like Billy Frost. Have you crawling like growing snakes trying to get away from the bra. I ain't making up 16, been making since 16. I'm a church boy's odyssey, a hustle, a street dream, that fettuccine cash flow, that money, dinero, no cash, no product, yeah, that muliedo. Get it how you live, then take it back to your kids. Crack open your tall can, turn it up and then swig, baby boy, it's that guns and butter. You gotta make it happen. If it's all in your reach, then you reach out and grab it. OG Bobo said keep it moving, keep doing what you're doing. And on Bloods, when you touch down, just bring your whole crew and witness a Deuce 4 veteran, a Project Letterman. I've been sharp as a wall tack since the day that I stepped in. I'm a hustler.
Still the gang member.
No, you didn't hear what I said. He told me this.
I'm playing with you, man. I'm playing with you, man.
That was OG Bobo. Rest in peace, my guy.
I'm playing with you, man. But hey, man, this when you know when you getting down, when you got that little sweat bead in the corner right there. I ain't mad at you. I'm not mad at you, Tupac. All right. Hey, man, Toot is a legend. If you don't know, you just heard it. All right. Now, Lyle, we're gonna wrap this up with you, man. You was, and this might be again. This is gonna be showing sometime next week. But you were with at Crosscuts the other day, and what happened there, man?
So yeah, what it was, we collabed, man. We collabed. Some barbershop owners came together, man, and school starts this week. And we came together and do your plug.
Can you get what's the barbershop roll call?
Hey, Crosscuts. The location was Crosscuts on 16.
And all the people that were there were who?
We had D-Lo Tate from Top Flight, myself, Arthur Lau from Loud Styles and Cuts. You had Javon David from Buttercuts. You had Cersei, you had Brian, you had Shay, Keisha, girl named and Megan. So we just held it down, bro. We cut 150 heads for free. Gave back to the community.
It was a back to school event.
It was a back to school event.
Yeah, where Verizon Media helped sponsor it.
Yep.
They had that crosscut, and you guys cut 100 and some heads.
150 heads, bro.
That's a lot for absolutely free.
Absolutely free.
And again, to me, it's about doing something and not talking about it, man. I'm not about talking about it. Let's handle that business.
Yes, sir.
And you guys that day handle your business with helping our kids out going back to school.
Right. We came together, man, and that's the thing. Like,
keywords coming together.
Coming together. It's not about competition, but collaboration. Like literally, you had other barbershop owners coming to one shop, somebody else's business.
So no one was bitching where it was going to be at.
No, it wasn't about that.
Right.
It's a bigger picture, man. It's a bigger picture. Especially all of us owners, we all come from some of the same parts for the most part.
You know what I like to hear? All of us owners.
That's right.
All of us owners.
Yeah, we all ownership, man. So that's what it is. And like I always say, man, it just started with $1 to dream. That's all I ever had. And I'm just a kid from North Omaha, man.
Hey, so hold on. You went from a messed up haircut back in the day to being a master barber. God damn it.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
They appreciate you, bro. Hey, that's what it is.
You didn't want hey, I'm real mad at you though, because
Okay.
you wanted to play basketball and didn't want to break it.
Man, no, hey,
You didn't want to play basketball and didn't want to break dance.
man, I did want to break though.
They
Hey,
getting paid for that too.
I know, man. Hey, I be having little kids come to the barbershop and they want to pop and break and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I show them my old moves. You know what I'm talking about? But they old though.
No, man, you too big for that.
Hey, I can still do it.
You
Terry
look-
Crews can do it though.
Shaq.
Yeah,
Hey,
look like
Terry
Shaq.
Crews do it. Hey, Terry
You
Crews.
gonna look like Shaq
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, bow.
You know what I'm saying?
limber with it?
Hey,
You still limber?
Hey, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Look.
I got
You know what I'm
some
saying?
too.
Hey, wait a minute.
Hey, this is no flex zone, man.
Unless it's him.
Hey, you're right.
Unless it's him.
Right.
But anyway, hey man, you got your barber the barbershop eye. What's the name?
Barber's Eye.
Barber's Eye.
Yeah.
Barber's Eye. You got the event coming up next year?
Next year, yep. So I got Barber's Eye.
Barber's Eye.
It's a hair show, you know. So like I said, we get back
Because
to
you got a lot of people who are asking about it. They were like,
everybody.
hey man,
And
they were like asking about it.
They ask, and the dopest thing about it is it's not only local though. People coming from Chicago, Des Moines, you got Iowa, you got Florida, you got Cali.
So they see it on the
People
internet.
flying in,
And again, that's the gift and the curse of the internet. They saw your event on the internet, huh?
No, not
Or
only
these
on the
are
internet.
These are people that you knew already.
I travel as a barber. I travel with the hair show. I've been all around the states, man, traveling, doing this barber thing for a minute now. And I've been making connections and relationships. That's what I want to know. Like, the art of barbering is not just a cut, it's like the relationships you build. You know what I mean? I literally went to these states and made relationships with these different barbers and business owners and entrepreneurs. And I brought them to this little small city that we call, this weird place that we call Omaha, Nebraska home. They came here to support with the
man,
barbers.
you know what? Hey, as good as you are as a barber, how come you didn't leave?
Man,
How come you didn't leave Omaha, Nebraska?
Hey man, because I think me leaving don't serve the purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm a tropical dude. Like, I want to be on the beach somewhere, wake up and see that every day. I'm tropical, baby. You know what I mean? Hey, I'm tropical here. You know what I mean? I'm tropical here.
You gotta go somewhere in the winter.
You gotta
You're
go.
not tropical because of the dreadlocks.
Yeah, right. Yeah, man. Blah.
You're not tropical because of the dreadlocks.
You're not Roboy Rascas.
You know what I'm talking about? So
You gotta go somewhere mentally in the winter.
You have to, bro. But that's what it's about, man. You have to, bro.
He said, I'm tropical.
I'm tropical.
I feel you.
You gotta go somewhere mentally in the winter.
It's too cold, bro. It's cold to food, bro. It's cold to food, bro.
Definitely you do. Definitely you do.
Mentally in the winter, man.
Man.
It's so cold,
It's cold,
man.
that
bitter
Oh,
cold.
jeez,
It's
man.
cold, bro. Cold. So.
Oh man, and so man, hey, where's your shop at? Where's your shop?
So currently my barbershop is on 72nd and Dodge, 72nd and Farnham, right off of Dodge.
Okay.
And I've been there. This is my 3rd year, but I've been in business for 10, bro, and holding it down.
You've been doing hair for almost 20 years.
Yeah,
As long as you've been alive.
I've been licensed for 16.
That's a smart location.
Yeah.
Wow, you right there by
bro.
the haircut and
Yeah.
Everything, bro.
The clipper sharpener.
Everything, bro. See, that's the thing, man. It's about like, you know what I mean? I wanted to share with my community, bro. I know Omaha.
Yeah.
24th Street, Decatur is where I grew up. Right across the street from Vietnam Project. So, what I wanted to share by moving to 72nd and Dodge is not that I was being so different, but I wanted to share with my people that, hey, we black, our culture, we can still make a difference even
in other neighborhoods,
even this
and
side
other
of Dodge,
cultures.
even this side of 72nd.
Don't matter where we
you
go.
know why? Because now all of a sudden, my barbershop, yes, the hood comes to me at the shop out there, but also I got white, black, Puerto Rican, and Asian.
Yeah.
And it's such a collaboration. I got people that smell like weed in there, and I got cops in there at the same time. You feel me? But the thing is, it's so crazy,
Stop
bro.
doing this.
Yeah, but it's all love. But it's all
hey,
love.
But it's all love because
All
everybody,
love.
everybody want to get
Everybody
their
want
haircut.
to. They come there for one
They don't
purpose,
care.
bro. Yeah,
You
it's all
come here
love.
smelling like meth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to
Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, look, hey, he like, I got it in my
Hold on,
pocket.
the meth
You know what I
part,
mean?
not the
But-
meth part, but we're gonna take it out of the equation.
Yeah. But that's what it is. It's love. It's all nothing but love in there. Man.
Okay, so what do you plan on taking? What you've been doing? You know,
So-
I know, and again, we're kind of wrapping it up a little bit, but
Yeah.
what do you plan on taking? What you've been doing? I know you a therapist, you a barber, you know everybody's business,
Right.
All right.
Everybody-
Right.
What do you plan on taking your career? Are you leaving our community? Are you gonna stay in the community? What do you plan on taking your career?
So my mission is to further educate. And I'm an educator now. You know what I mean? I want to philosophize the mechanics that it takes to be great. And like if you follow me on Facebook, Arthur Lyle, every day I post win a day, and the purpose behind that is just
Hold on, you just give me your government?
Yeah, that's that's social media handle. Don't call me my real name, dog.
Give them the government again.
Look, Arthur Lyle. That's
He said
Arthur
that
Lyle.
quick.
Look,
He said that quick to the mug.
Arthur Lyle. But you got to say the whole name, bro. You can't just parting them out.
Okay.
You got to say it together.
Got to be together.
All right.
Hey, but no, for real. On Facebook, I post win today, and the purpose behind that is that win each day. Because you never know if you're gonna make it tomorrow. Yesterday was the present. Yesterday was the past. Tomorrow's the future, and today's the present. That's why they call it a gift. So you have to learn to live today. And that's why I say win today, so you can make it to tomorrow. So the purpose behind that is, like, I want to win today, and that's part of my new book too. It's called Win Today. But as a barber, and what I'm doing with my barbershop, I'm trying to help other people build their own businesses in barbershop and teach them about ownership, teach them about investing, and teach them how to use their craft as a master barber, how they can do some of the same things I did and more. And with that, I'm bridging the gap with social media and sharing my messages on Instagram and on YouTube and things like that. And you can follow me on social media at Arthur_Lyle on Instagram and Arthur Lyle on YouTube. And if you already follow me on Facebook,
now, so you say you used to fight when people called you.
I did used to fight,
but as a grown man right now, you're not tripping.
I'm kind of tripping.
Why you kind of tripping? Because you should be proud of your name.
I'm proud of my name, bro. Straight up, because I'm a third, so I'm super proud. You know what I mean? But the thing is,
but not everybody call you by. They gotta really know you to call you by your first name.
Because if you just say Arthur, that doesn't sound correct to me. That's politically, it's not Arthur. I'm not Arthur. You know what I mean? I'm not. You know what I mean? I am an author of a book now, but I'm not. Feel me? You know what I mean? So like,
I get that.
You know what I mean? So like, and the thing is when you call me Arthur, I know how we associate with one another. You feel me? So like, most people call me Lyle or they call me Von by my name in the street. You know what I mean? So, and then if you say Arthur, then you just know me via.
Hey, let's just put it out there, so they know. Yeah, they to address you. So you rather be addressed as Lyle.
Just call me Lyle, because that way I ain't no past judgment.
When your mama named you Clay, I'm gonna call you Clay.
Hold on. People call you too. But your name is Renault. How did you go from Renault to two?
Well, you said it wrong. It's Renault. It's French.
I'm saying, French.
It's French for all the ladies.
Okay, my bad.
C'est soi. You know I'm doing that for the cameras.
Oh, okay, my bad.
You know what I'm saying? It's French. It means
seriously, how was your first name pronounced?
Well, my dad said I was when I was a baby. They used to call me Touche the Turtle. That's an old cartoon. Touche the Turtle. I never seen it.
I never heard of Touche the Turtle.
So they went from Touche to Toot. And that's all I knew. I mean, literally, I thought Toot was my name.
So man, you were literally named after a cartoon character.
Nickname.
Nicknamed after a cartoon character.
Yeah, because my mama told me my real name. She named me after a French model. I didn't know it was a car though.
It is a car. It is. You're right.
And she said, "Oh, I named you after a French model." So I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm cool."
No, you didn't.
And then I looked up in the magazine. It was a car. It was a drop top. Everybody had one back in those days, I was like, took the name. So I done went found a meaning and everything to make it feel like something.
Well, at least you guys aren't named after a city. Yeah. And I hear it every single day. But it's all good. I'm proud of my name. I'm proud. Hey man, I'm proud of you. And I'm proud of you, man. And I appreciate y'all coming up to the podcast because again, we need to let everybody know, especially in our community, how we are as people.
Yeah.
And again, you went from your brother rapping.
Yep.
And this man went from having a bad haircut, and I went from being called piss called all my life.
And beating up people for it.
Beat them up.
But it's weird. It's weird because it made us who we are today.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
and at the end of the day, we're here for our people in our community, right?
Yep. Yes, indeed.
Yep.
So again, let everybody know how to get in touch with you, man.
Go to Facebook, Renault Brown. Go to Facebook, Toot Brown. Go to the YouTube. Subscribe to my channel, The Toot Videos, all one word. The Toot Videos. Go to Instagram at Toot is the one. Snapchat me at Toot is the one. And then pretty soon you'll be able to come to my play. You'll be able to put your child in my program, FYE. You'll be able to buy my book, which is called The Caretaker, an operation of love to take care of. And you'll be able to hear the soundtrack to all that coming up. That's what I'm in production for. So be watching for me. It's all good. And shouts out to all the young artists.
All right, Lau. Hey man, how can people get in touch with you and what you got coming up next?
Yeah, for sure. Man, you can get in touch with me at Arthur_Lau on Instagram. I'm mostly on Instagram. That's my biggest platform right now. So
Okay.
And then on Facebook, I'm Arthur Lau. I'm pretty much Arthur Lau across everything. YouTube. I'm on every social media there is. So wherever you at, I'm there. So, but what I got coming up, I got my Barber's Eye hair show coming up. But everything I'm branded with Barber's Eye, and I got my barbershop. But for the most part, you can connect with me because I'm doing some mentorship. I have paid mentorship and I have free mentorship for young entrepreneurs and business owners, where I'm teaching them like mindset shifts and the strategies that it takes to be like myself 10 years in business. Because it's not no easy ticket, it ain't no easy way, it ain't no easy, and I'm pushing my book. So matter of fact, what I want to do for you, Hugh, because you've been such an inspiration to me all my life. Like I said, you inspired me from an early age. I want to give out some of my books for free to your audience. And I got about 10 books. It's called The Cutting Edge.
That's dope.
It's called The Cutting Edge, bro. How to shift your strategies from struggles to success. Because that's basically what I did through the art of barbering.
Because it's crazy, man. Again, the household you grew up in, and for you to be in the situation you are right now, man, that's to me, that's deep. And it's very inspiring. And right now, it just makes me want to get up and go do something else. Because I'm serious. Because man, that's deep. We all have stories that need to be taught to these people and told to these people, man. And we again, I'm all about the community, and we are all about the community. So you writing books, doing plays, and most importantly though, and it's crazy, cutting hair, which is the most intimate thing.
He gonna have to be on set.
The most intimate thing you can do in any community is sit down at a barber chair or a stylist doing your hair. So we don't have to worry about me doing any hair in the near future. I know my own barber.
Right.
I see my barber every time.
Every day,
every day.
Right.
But we appreciate you guys coming in for the podcast.
Yes,
man.
indeed. It's been fun.
And keep watching, everybody. And if you want to be on the podcast, just hit me up on any type of social media sites. And all you gotta do is Google me. And I'll try to get you on the show because again, this show is real important to our community, our state, and our country. So we appreciate everybody checking it out. We out.
Yes, indeed.
Love.